blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay then. Hello everybody and welcome back to Slay the Princess episode 4. Last episode we dealt with a wild beast, and this episode we're taking the blade for good measure.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Understandable. Listen to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Gross.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, probably.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Chicken in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No, nobody's forgotten about you. We've done 3 episodes on this so far. How could anybody forget you?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. You can turn into a myriad of different things, and all of them are equally terrifying.
Focus on the task at hand.
No.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Could kill you? What would make you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Fair enough.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
She's a very strange monster at that. So let's tighten our grip for a little bit.
Trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I'm scared of you in both a good way and a bad way.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Also very true.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay, but are you sure she's not armed?
Positive.
I'm positive.
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Okay.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade. Just drop the blade or slay the princess. I'm not dropping it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. Okay.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you
She's a
are gonna do
squinter.
this forever, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. It sounds a lot of fun. Squint even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Not me. Damn it, I blinked. Okay, let's just... Enough of our little squinting contest, let's just slay her.
Charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Oh shit, she didn't have a blade.
Sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Yeah. Die or finish the job. What would... Huh? So if we die, we die, and if we finish the job... Wait, why is just dying an option? This happened last episode with the beasts, so let's just... We die and then what?
Are you serious?
It's a funny option, narrator.
The wound in your neck is too much for you to bear, and you collapse to the floor of the basement, rapidly bleeding out.
Cool.
The princess stands over you with an intense curiosity as you fade away.
That is a really creepy smile.
Oops.
Oh, it's just a mistake. See, everything's fine then.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That was pretty funny though. Chapter 2. The Razor. Like the gaming company?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ew.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
I mean, do you know how important a princess's life is technically? Like, I feel like slaying a princess would...
If you
I
don't
don't know.
remember what
I don't even
happened,
know.
then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, probably, hero.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Okay, voice of the cheated. Hi, how are you? You sound unpleased.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Yeah, you did say that.
She did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm
That is
down.
also true.
I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
You know, saying she has no weapons and then this chapter being titled The Razor, of all things, kind of gives me doubts. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Let's just go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie,
Give it.
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, getting some deja vu from that one. I feel like I've heard that a few times now.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Okay, voice of the cheated. Damn, I thought you and I were gonna be cool, but you just sound like a bitch.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Yeah.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Oh, let's go to the cabin.
The interior of the
Oh
cabin is
my,
a jagged
this is
mess
a-
of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Hmm.
The blade
Okay, then.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, I'm gonna take a note out of your book here, narrator, and say that slaying the princess would be doing her a favor, because living in a place like this, oh my goodness, this is just too drab and filthy here. Approach the mirror. Yeah. There's a mirror on the wall. He never recognizes it. He never says anything about it. It's just a weird thing. It's gonna tell us we've matured or we've withered or we've done something else along the lines. So let's just... So we took the blade earlier. Given that this is called the Razor, I don't know if we take the blade or not. Let's just go with...
doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Yes, but... we still got our dukes.
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
Nope. I never really know what I'm doing, but I do it anyways.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Damn.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
For once, I agree with you. And the reason I still didn't take the blade is because I got the dukes.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
Oh, cheated, you're fine. Don't worry.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
But my head is where all the fun stuff is.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Like cheese?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh yeah, that is a very scraping voice. Oh my
There is
goodness.
something so wrong with that voice.
Right? Like, oh my goodness, like, girl. Drink some water, take a breath mint, do something to get that little raspiness out of your voice. I mean, damn.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Could be the case.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hello.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Oh, most definitely.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
But you're hiding behind your back, though.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Probably.
Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Oh my goodness, I really do not like the sound of her voice. Like, I'm not dissing the voice actor here. The voice actor did great, but oh my goodness, this voice, like the way they made it sound is just so ear-piercing. If I come closer, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but I'm being so suspicious right now. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. So many choices, so many choices. Let's just say we are a good sign of goodwill. Isn't that? No weapon, we're fine. But she doesn't realize that our fists are weapons.
Yes! Yes, of course! Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
Something about that smile doesn't convey that you trust me.
Has she?
I don't
Her
know.
words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely suspicious. And I think that's what really counts.
Yeah.
This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
Okay, do you even know what niceness is, narrator? Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time, if someone came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open, surely I would remember that.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I guess she would remember that, so I guess she doesn't remember in this case.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't need to know.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
But what if her teeth are nice? What if they're like really close together? Then she can't lie through them.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Well, maybe the player does, and the audience does as well.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
That is a good question. Which is it? Time travel or dimension hopping? I really wish I would know. If I come closer, you're just gonna stab me. I know you have a knife, so I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Yeah, can you drop it?
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Your prison wallet? Maybe? I don't know.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
That's fair, it would be silly.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
That's besides the point, cheated. Okay, can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. Can we talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Most likely.
She certainly feels threatening.
Yeah, you
Just
never
because
know.
she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Well, something about her hiding her hands
But you
tells me
know who has the
wrong.
capacity to quickly arm himself? You do. So stop second guessing yourself. Go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job. Nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
No. We already tried to kill her. We're gonna play this nice. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you gonna do if I let you out? Let's say nobody has to die.
Of course not. At least not now. Because
What do you mean not now?
you're here to save me. But you'll have to come close.
Oh, jeez.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Maybe like 2 or 3 more times, I'd say.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
I mean, you're just a voice inside my head, and I find it pretty comfy up there, so yes, I do think you are.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Hmm.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Wouldn't at all.
I have my dignity.
You do?
Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay. Okay, I think we've talked enough. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. I'll be right back. Go retrieve the knife upstairs. Yeah, but don't try anything. We'll just approach nicely.
Of course I won't.
Yeah. Good.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess.
Cool.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Yeah, I don't like the way she's looking at us either.
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh. You cooking up chicken?
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
I think it is.
Hers, at first.
Huh?
Then yours. Your neck, specifically. Again? Really?
Really?
Hehe.
The most unenthusiastic laugh. Hehe. Hehe. Hoo haha.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
Ooh, that's a pretty hand.
You're going to die now.
Well, that's very blunt of you, don't you think? You even stop the music. Why would you stop the music? The music is great in this game. Come on.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that was short-lived. But Chapter 3, No Way Out. So are you going to be veins in the earth again, or what?
You're on a
Oh
path
my.
in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Oh my, okay, the voice of the cheated is a little bit tired, I think.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
What did he just do? Hold on, I'm saving before any of this goes further. Okay, we saved, so now we can see what's going on.
I feel dizzy.
Oh, dizzy wizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I?
Yeah, it
that
is.
Interesting. Who holds the cards now?
I guess you do?
Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Sure, contrarian.
Is this fun for you? It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
Oh, seems like everybody's here.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Twice before, this is the third, but then previously to that, we don't know.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You
Yeah.
do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
It's fine.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Ain't that's truth.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Sure.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I guess the cheated is in full control now, which is kind of weird and concerning.
We throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we? Fortunately for the rest of you, and
Oh my
me,
goodness.
and for the sake of the world, yes.
So all of the voices have full control over the scenario now. That is crazy, not good, and kind of concerning.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
Didn't you just do something like that?
We're the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
Oh, jeez,
What's
this
done
is...
done. I suggest you make the best of it.
You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
Sounds good, Broken.
So-
Sounds good.
Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. It isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Do you even have eyes, narrator? I don't think you do. You're just a disembodied voice. Approach the
Make your way
mirror.
to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Ouch. It hurts me more than it hurts you, buddy. Wipe the mirror clean. Long, drawn-out sigh. Yeah, pretty accurate.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Ooh, that's
And
a
the
weird-looking
mirror's
door.
gone. Surprising.
Not really. This has happened many times before.
I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
Oh, you'll change your mind in a few minutes
Guess
anyways.
It's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Oh, as focused as we can be.
You step forward,
Oh.
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Oh, you goodness. You gotta love communics.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
You gotta love that smile. So what's your deal this time? You got more blades to come out of you?
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
That sounds oddly robotic.
And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny. That's a joke. I'm going to kill you now.
But we would have had a weapon if the contrarian didn't throw it.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah. You think so, huh, contrarian?
That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this.
Okay, you can't blame him for adding some levity to it. That's fair.
Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
1 minute, princess. The voices in my head are fighting.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Well, don't mean to brag, but being called Punch Fizz does have its perks. But we do have a weapon.
Your internal bickering
Oh.
is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Okay, maybe being called Punch Fizz doesn't really help in this case.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Sure.
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Dying? We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to our authority. Buff for a little bit. There's no reason we can't talk this through. I'm going out with not. Bleh. I'm going to go with not letting her stab us. We can dodge this, right? Well, that's easy. I'm going to try fighting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Oh my goodness, I need a save right now. Oh, this is beautiful. Any... I'm gonna punch her.
You're fighting her?
Yeah.
Are you forgetting the part where the cheeky one thought it'd be funny to throw our only weapon out the window?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, it was funny. Even she said it was funny.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh yes, it was absolutely hilarious. We'll all be laughing together once we're out of here.
Yeah.
If we make it out of here, but I don't know. That seems unlikely.
Most likely. Maybe we'll win. See, but that's the brilliance of it all. You won't see it coming. I'm done explaining myself. I'm gonna punch her now. Yes, you see? Punch is coming through here.
Ooh, someone's mad.
Heck yeah.
Okay, why not?
Let's do it.
Fists raised, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh?
A little
Okay,
bit.
hit me. Hit me and see what happens. I'll give you a free shot and everything.
Your worst mistake.
Here goes. We can make this work.
Also, real quick, need to emphasize this. This is a game. I do not condone actually hitting women. Or, well, hitting anybody for that matter, but don't hit people in real life, okay? Unless it's like a MMA fight or something where you're supposed to. So yeah, don't hit people.
And what if we don't?
I don't know.
Your
Oof.
fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain.
Punch fist, taking action.
Huh, we actually did something to her.
Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal?
Are you saying your bones are made of metal?
Because mine are.
Oh yeah, she is saying that.
Before you can react, she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch.
Yeah, that's kind of the opposite of a punch.
Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes.
Luckily.
Well, she skewers you.
Ooh, I could go for a kebab right now.
Ow.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
God, she is so metallic and robotic with this. It's creepy.
Would have worked if we punched harder.
You see, he gets it. The voice of the stubborn gets it.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Maybe?
Nah, we'd know if we died. Right?
At this point, I don't really know myself.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I guess we did die.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Oh, not for long.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
I don't even know.
I don't actually know how to answer that question.
Yeah, because it seems to be a growing number.
I think he means how many times have we died. Yes, that.
So at this point, it would be 3?
Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
Oh, it is? I thought it was 3.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
Aw. Thank you, that's actually really nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Uh-oh.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think the amount of voices in our heads really correlates to how strong we are.
You don't need any others. We just have to keep pushing.
Although the stubborn is really nice.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
I won't.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh, if only you could hear the voices in my head. We're going to appeal to our authority. Oh, it's all these options again. Okay. What if we flirt with her? Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, so. You got really nice blades. You slice and dice with those often? It doesn't work and she kills you again. And again. And again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Smitten gets it.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Thank you. I know.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
Oof.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
I mean, I don't know.
More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus.
Yeah.
Just panic. Flee.
Oh, jeez.
She skewers you.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give up.
Are you sure about
Don't
that?
even have a weapon. Yeah. Some clod threw it out the window.
Contrarian, just don't.
Again, that was you.
Yep.
No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that.
Sure you wouldn't have.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
The cold, that doesn't make sense.
Skewers you.
She really does like kebabs and skewers, it seems.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
She's getting a lot more, pointy, I've been noticing.
See? We lasted a little longer.
No, we didn't.
Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
I don't think she will.
She skewers you.
Yep.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
Oh, goodness.
Fine. One last time.
How will you skewer us now?
None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you.
Again. Oh, goodness.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Finally. Oh. Chapter 4, The Empty Cup. This is new. We don't usually get a chapter 4.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin. Take it from here.
Okay, we are starting here now.
No steel claw, though.
Nope.
Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke.
But a good joke, nonetheless.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it.
Maybe.
That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
Oh, the stubborn gets it.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Oh, hi, Paranoid.
Who needs violence when you have love?
Ain't that the truth?
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
What?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Oh, go take antidepressants or something.
Well, boys, are we ready?
I don't know.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Oh my, the voices are rioting.
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
Do we really call ourselves pros, though? I don't know about that one.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
I mean, she is like a star. She's pointy and jagged.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
Yeah, we do.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Oh, thank you.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Yeah, it's not really going your way here, narrator. It's everybody else's turn.
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends.
Me too.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Oh, she looks so happy to see us.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah?
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Oh my.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Okay, you
I got
are...
something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No, but yes.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, what are you gonna show us?
Are you going to say what she does?
I don't think he is.
Oh, do you want me to talk now?
You're fine.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Yeah, let's all butter up the narrator a little bit.
Really? Okay then.
Cool, go right ahead.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Oh.
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
I am kind of scared to click on this next one to see what's about to happen.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
That is terrifying.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No.
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit indeed.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Okay, Smitten, just you do your own thing. We'll be the rest here.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Okay, these voices have some weird kinks, I'm noticing.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Just maybe, Contrarian, just maybe.
That looked painful.
It sounded painful too.
How is she still alive?
Grit and willpower.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I don't think so.
I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
It didn't.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Oh, then just shush.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Okay.
Narrator?
Okay, that's a lot of voices. What happens if I just leave it? Just let them talk. Okay, I don't think they're gonna shut up, so empty our mind.
It's so quiet.
I don't know, we just emptied our minds. Him too? Wait, what?
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening now. What are we doing? You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form, and yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Yeah, that was before though. She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
I don't know. I mean, I'm something, but I'm also nothing, so what is that even? It's a contradiction.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Oh, I think the things are changing here. Oh, goodness. She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward, the very contact with you, with what you are, propelling her to the point of destruction. God, that is so grotesquely beautiful. It's like a metal rose flower with the heart as the bud. The din of shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hands. It's her heart. It beats gently, calmly in your hand, or palm. Okay. Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. The cycle continues. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into our reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Well, let's see what this one's all about. You are the cabin. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Cool.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Nope. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want me to tell?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical.
Okay, I guess we offended her.
I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Okay.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Everything you say feels like a riddle. There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Nothing lasts forever. What are your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded.
Oh, definitely sharp.
She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
You say as you're holding her heart?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Fair. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Perhaps. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just gonna stay here forever if I have to.
You have already chosen to walk along this path, and we both know you will see it to completion. But if you need more time, then I will wait with you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Wait forever? There is no waiting forever. I guess we can wait for a little bit.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I don't know.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
I don't know why, but that sentence made me shiver and kind of feel uneasy. I don't know why, but it did.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Well, I thank you for waiting with me. Oh, and the game shut itself down. Okay. Sounds about accurate. Okay, well, let me just... Hi. No, I don't need to be big. Thank you guys for joining me on this fourth part of Slay the Princess. If you liked it, hit that like and subscribe button. I've been Punch Fizz, and I'm punching out. Bye. What a fascinating game.